Hi, I'm Sailor Moon, and I'm Sailor Mini Moon, and today, the glove is coming down. Whoa. And, okay. Alright. Hi, I'm Sailor Moon, and I'm Sailor Mini Moon, and today we're talking about, what happened to us, what used to happen to us from 2008 wow to 2013 wow. Now I know the haters out there, we're gonna say, "Oh, you're running out of things to talk about. Oh, you're talking about us, not liking, bullying us and stuff like that." Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now I know it's been at least 6 years since all that bullying has happened and then picking on, but I'm here to tell you, none of it was ever needed. We never did nothing to get bullied or picked on. He's in, so around 2008, we make our first YouTube channel, and that was Sailor Moon Red. And, then there was Sailor Moon Red 1, Sailor Moon's Best 1, Sailor Moon's Best 2, Sailor Moon on Tube, Sailor Moon YouTube, Sailor Moon Red 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally, in the end, was Sailor Moon Tube 11. Now, back then, we got bullied and picked on. Folks that would make up. They always had all kinds of, dumb grounds for bullying. Oh, well, some of them didn't understand what I was doing. Well, even if they didn't understand what we were doing, bullying and picking on wasn't the way to behave. Oh, it was wrong to do it. Yeah, it was wrong for them to bully and pick on us, thinking that what the haters actually believed, that it was wrong to do this on YouTube. And since they believed that, they thought it was all right to bully and pick on, which is not all right to bully and pick on someone or anyone. They looked at this stuff we're doing here right now and thought, oh, a smooth goal. Well, there was nothing smooth about this goal. But that's what they believed. They'd come on, name call, make fun of, put down Duane, and make up all kinds of shit about him. It wasn't true, by the way. None of it was. They would claim it was all true. They would say that what was being done on this YouTube channel was wrong. That it was being made for the wrong folk. Well, and I get it. When you're on YouTube or when you're on the interwebs and you put yourself out there, you're going to get folks that don't like what you do. Yeah, we understand that, okay? But you don't think you're going to get bullied or picked on for it. That's the thing. Or have death wishes put on you, and things like that. Now, let's keep in mind, never did anything to any of these folks. Never did nothing to get bullied and picked on. You're right, Sailor Moon. We didn't do nothing to get bullied and picked on. Duane didn't do nothing to get bullied and picked on. Yes, he came on and put dolls on the interweb. But hell, there were folks doing that before him, and there are still folks doing it now. So it wasn't like he was doing something wrong, something bad or evil or sinful or wicked with the dolls, that they could say, oh yeah, well, even if that was true, but it's not. They believe this is wrong, what we're doing right here. And they believe they were in the right to bully and pick on. But that was wrong for them too. They also used to talk about, oh, Duane was like this Christian Western Chandler, if I can say his name right. And they used to say, oh, they're the same living being. Oh, they both behave the same way. Well, that wasn't true. Oh, they both do this, they both do that. they love to make Duane out to be like Christopher or Christian or whatever his name is, and that was not true. They like to do name calling, death making up stuff about him, wishing death on him. I mean, yeah, I'm not making this up. Sadly, all this did happen at one time. And maybe we didn't handle it right. Maybe Duane didn't handle it the way it should have been handled, true. But at the end of the day, I believe that they were more in the wrong than he was. You're right, Sailor Mini Moon. Here we are 6 years later with Sailor Moon Tube 11, and we're still on YouTube doing that. And for everyone out there that either made fun or put down Duane for doing what he liked doing, or believe it was wrong or sinful or evil or wicked or bad, that's their belief. They had no truth to it. So they all lost. At the end of the day, still here, and what are they doing? Half of them are probably still on YouTube and blocked and banned, and the other half of them are whatever, doing whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't care. Plus, I forgive them. Here's the thing: these folks probably wouldn't understand is that Duane forgives them, and we forgive them for all the evil things they said and all the things they did. You know, something that they probably wouldn't do. You know, they like to talk about how grown up they were, but then the way they behaved on YouTube and what the things they said and did really made them childish. And they're going to claim, oh, anyone who puts dolls on the interweb's childish. That's your belief. But it's true when you're bullying and picking on someone and making fun of someone, you are being childish. And when you're wishing death on someone, you are definitely being evil by that time. So, yeah. So that's what happened. And then it would go on and on. From 2008 while to 2013 while. Then it led into the hacking. And then then it led into false flaggings many times. And this was, don't need to get into it, but this was back when YouTube had it where it was just, oh, 3 strikes and you're out, no warning like it is now. So that resulted in many reckonings going down. Sense of that. You're right, Sailor Mini Moon says. You're right about that. You know, you're right about that, Sailor Mini Moon says. You're right about it. It was sad all that happened. It was sad that we had to go through that and that Duane had to go through that. You know, it's truly sad all that happened. But there truly was nothing you could do about it. I mean, yeah, you could block. Back then, it was just mute. And now we block and ban, and we don't even talk to them. We don't even speak to them anymore. We don't do anything. You know, they believe whatever they believe, and they think they were in the right for doing all that. You know, they would claim, oh, well, I work and I go to learn, so I have the right to bully and pick on you. Oh, I'm more grown up since I don't do things with dolls. They had all kinds of, dumb grounds for why they should bully and pick on others. Oh, they don't understand why you're doing this. They think it's wrong. Well, even if you think it's wrong for someone to do it, then don't you think it was wrong to bully and pick on? Well, in their minds, they didn't think that way. They thought that they were the good doer or something. And they thought I was the evil. They thought Duane was the evil doer, which that was not true. When you're bullying and picking on someone, you're a wrongdoer. You can't bully and pick on someone and then say, well, I'm a good doer for doing this since I don't like what he does on the interwebs. That doesn't work, it doesn't work that way. But that's what they thought. And I could go on for a long time talking about all this shit, but, it is what it is. It's the past. It's done. What was said was said. What was done is done. But every once in a while, I still like to talk about it. So that's it. We're done here. I'm Sailor Moon, Sailor Mini Moon. See you later.